Everything else is tier 2 that's in their network, or if it's part of the open access where you can go to somewhere that's not in the network. So mHealth Fairview, it ranges from $15 copay to $45 copay for your specialists. Tier 2 is $25 copay up to $50 copay for a specialist.
Is it 25 up to 50?
Depending upon the plan. So if you just
Oh,
look
I see what you're
across,
saying, yeah.
yep, just look across, it's gonna vary by plan, okay?
So who would be in tier 2?
Who would be in tier 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be Alina. It would be, Fairview is tier 1. So it would be pretty much everybody in the metro, except for Mayo. It doesn't have Mayo, or Centricare, but it's huge network. Do you have that
so tier
list?
2, Mayo is not in tier 2.
It's not in tier 2, but it doesn't matter because there's open access. So with,
Mayo would be considered out of network?
it is out of network.
Okay.
Yep, it
Well,
is.
Where are their rates?
Well, we'll show you when we get into the details, but like I said, it's the same copay in or out of network for a specialist. So if I go to Mayo, I pay $25 copay for a specialist. If I go to Alina, I pay a copay of
Okay.
$25. It's the same, we call it open access or non-differentiated network. You can do that. I could go to Florida, I could go to Arizona. I could go to Arizona and go to Banner and have a knee surgery and not come home and stay there all winter. And I would pay the same copay for my hospital if I was here in Minnesota or otherwise. Can you get that list of networks that I made and just read off some of the names? I think you had it.
That one color grid?
Yeah,
Yep.
that color grid. I think you have that list, and it's been a while since I've made a new one. So what's in the tier 1 or tier 2?
In the tier 2 under United Healthcare
Yeah,
is Alina, Avera, Essentia, HCMC, Health Partners, Hutchinson Clinic, Mankato Clinic, and then you've got North Clinic, North Memorial, Northfield, Olmsted County, which is Olmsted Medical, and so that would be Ridgeview, River's Edge, St. Elizabeth, Tria, and the U of M Hospital are all
Thank you.
considered tier 2.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I think the U of M now is considered Fairview, so
Yes.
that is
Oh, yeah,
a
so it's tier
discount.
1, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, and Health East, I don't know if that's near here, but that
is
would,
not.
that changed to mHealth Fairview.
Yeah,
So that's
that's
a,
control, I believe.
yeah, so that's changed recently. So you get that extra discount if you go to Fairview, okay? All right, so it's a lot, complicated, right?
No, it's funny, politics, hospital, you know. Well, it is, I mean, Fairview M Health bought out River Falls, so
Right.
I got a 5-mile drive to the hospital there, but no, I gotta drive 20 miles to Woodbury, because that's my home hospital.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Oh, yeah. I know, but look at the Mayo bought out all these hospitals.
yeah, I know, and they got
I mean, the
satellites
Mayo clinics
everywhere.
everywhere, and it used to just be Rochester.
Yes, that's right, yeah. So what would be maybe covered under preventative? We pay nothing for preventative, that's a $0 copay. That's your mammogram, your PSA, your pap smears, your flu shot, your pneumonia shots, colonoscopy, all of that's covered at a $0 copay. So you might kind of like these Medicare plans.
Except shingle shots.
Shingle shots is a tier 3 at the drugstore. Yep. All right, the inpatient hospital care, tier 1, which is mHealth Fairview, can vary between, and you look across, it can be $200 copay per admittance, all the way up to $350 copay for days 1 through 5. And you might be seeing a little bit of a trend here. The higher the premium, the lower the copays. If it's a $0 premium, your copays are gonna be higher. You can see that trend here. Skilled nursing, $0 across the board, days 1 through 20, and that will vary depending upon the plan for your copays. The outpatient surgery would be mHealth Fairview, would range anywhere from $150 to $300 copay. A non-mHealth Fairview would range from $250 copay up to a $400 copay. Then all the other items, the diabetes monitoring supplies, the home health care, the diagnostic radiology, your diagnostic tests and procedures, lab, x-rays, ambulance, emergency and urgent care, the copay is the same for all plans. So, you know, the ambulance is really nice because it's ground and air, especially for veterans. So if you know of anybody who's a veteran, especially because we're at the VA here, or the VFW. And all of your certain brands of diabetic supplies are covered at a $0 copay, and all your lab services. So when you go in for your blood work, you pay $0 copay. I do want to mention on the very bottom here too, it says the annual maximum out of pocket. So if all your copays added together equal that maximum out of pocket in one calendar year, you would pay $0 for your medical expenses after that. Prescriptions are not medical, they're separate. So there, as we talk, there's the prescription guidelines that everybody has to follow. That's separate from the medical. So that maximum out of pocket ranges from $3,000 to $6,700 depending upon the plan that you're on. And I also want to mention, I'm not going to go through a lot of the prescription costs at the moment, but what's really important is this annual deductible. On the $99 plan and the $49 plan, there is a $0 deductible on all tiers. That means you pay right out the gate on a tier 2 prescription, and you don't have to worry about the deductible. And with the Lakeshore and the Patriot plan, $0 deductible on tiers. I'm covering probably myself up when I hold that. We may have to re-record this. I mean, it was just us or something.
It's all good.
Okay, all right. And then $0 deductible on tiers 1 and 2, and $395 deductible on tiers 3, 4, and 5. And the Patriot does not have prescriptions built into the plan because the folks that get the Patriot plan either don't want prescriptions or they're getting their prescriptions from the VA.
I'm gonna back up here to the annual out-of-pocket. Now that $3,000 on this plan is if you stay in network, correct?
Yes. When we get into the plans, there is an out-of-network of $5,100.
Right, if you go, so if you were going to Mayo, your out-of-pocket would be $5,001.
No, not, there's certain medical things that are covered at the same copay and aren't. So it would depend on what you had done at Mayo, and we'll go through that. We'll go through it when we look at the $99 plan. If you flip over to the back side of this sheet, United Healthcare offers dental anywhere from $500 to $2,000 per plan. And that covers that, you have that $2,000 to work with. Routine vision, $0 for your routine yearly exam, $100 to $300 for your eyewear. Over the counter ranges anywhere from $40 to $60 a quarter. Gym membership, they use Renew Active, and that's where you can go to multiple gyms across the United States, and you can have memberships at multiple facilities. And you can see any doctor that accepts Medicare in the United States. So Tom, what a over-the-counter means is you get so much money per month, and United Healthcare will have it on a card that will automatically replenish that amount. and you go shopping with that card, say at Walmart, or you can go online, or you can talk to someone on the phone about it. And then you can get vitamins and toothpaste and all kinds of, you know, antiseptic, toothbrushes. You can get all kinds of different things on the over the counter. So next I want to go through this particular book. This is the Riverbank plan, the plan that has a $99 premium. And this is the plan that I'm on as well. And so this is the Medicare Advantage Riverbank plan. It's a PPO plan, meaning Preferred Provider Organization. And it is offered in the following counties: Anoka, Carver, Chisago, Dakota, Hennepin, Isanti, Ramsey, Scott, Sherburne, Washington, and Wright counties. Do you live in one of those
You
counties,
said
Deborah?
Dakota, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah. And so let's open this up to page. I want you to open it up to page 47. Page 47 is our summary of benefits. And this gives us a little bit more detail. So the monthly plan that we talked about is $99 premium per month. There is no medical deductible, we talked about that. And then there, you see a column here for in-network and out-of-network. So when you're in-network, your maximum out-of-pocket is $3,000. When you go out-of-network, there's maximum